Okay, game 3. Scenario is Eye of the Storm. Special rules are every unit with a wizard gets +1 leadership, every unit without -1. Receive bonus points for every wizard you killed, and every wizard you have alive you get a bonus point. There we go. This is Skaven list. I know Skaven pretty well, and this is a pretty powerful list, I would say. We got, I'll just go right to left here. I think it was 8, yeah, 8 poison slinger gutter runners that scouted. In the swamp, both of the water feature things are Kermy swamps, so if you fail your dangerous terrain test on monstrous, they die. That comes in. Spoiler. And then we got 25 slaves with shields, the 2 rat darts, the poison wind mortar. How many storm vermin? 40 storm vermin with the razor standard. I think he had his warlord in there. Oh no, just 2 chieftains. Okay, a chieftain with the Skaven brew, and the battle standard bearer with the eternal flame. So they had flaming attacks, which sucks for me. And then we got the seer on the screaming bell. He did not take anything extra on him. Okay, props for that. But he does have the dreaded 13th spell. We got the Doom Wheel. We got the huge unit of Plague Monks. The Plague Priest has the Dispel Scroll and the Iron Curse. Okay. And behind that was the Warp Lightning Cannon. So he basically just out-deployed me playing on his little crap and then castled up on the side. So specifically away from my Hell Cannon. Because he didn't drop his 2 big things until my Hell Cannon was down. Yeah, so this was after my turn 1 where I moved up. Hell Cannon being leadership 8 next to the Kermy Swamp. I was very scared, but at least the first turn I had the Battle Center Bearer reroll. But I think it missed the first turn. So, on to his first turn. You'll notice a distinct lack of warriors around Sigvald. That happens when the dreaded 13th goes off. He scorched the unit first to remove a couple of guys, which I let go because I had 6 dice and he had 6 dice, so I had a 50-50, well, a little less than 50-50 shot of dispelling the 13th, just in case. But he got it off irresistibly. I think both his wizards took a strength 6 hit, and I don't think he wounded either one of them. But needless to say, I lost everybody in that unit but Sigvald. Alright, turn 2. Passing all my leadership tests. Yay! I did some moving, trying to get some positionings, trying to get Sigvald back over to his unit. Yeah. And then the Hell Cannon, direct hit. Well, it scattered a little bit, but it was still a direct hit on the Plague Furnace and killed it. Did not kill the priest on it. Didn't even wound him. But I did kill the furnace. So 1 tower down. Too bad it's frenzied, and so I can't panic it off the board with that. But it was a good shot. And on his turn, did some moving to bring up, some redirecting with his rat dart stuff, and I think he targeted all of his war machines and stuff at the Warriors. His Doom Wheel, both turns has failed to restrain and has killed Plague Monks, like 2 or 3. So it hasn't been... It's not bad for a Skaven. And that's it. So on to turn 3. Alright, my turn 3. Trolls into the rat dart. Ogres into the slaves. That was pretty much it. Killed, just reformed a face. I'm hoping to try to make the charges a little bit longer so that if he does charge in, he has a good chance of failing. There's still one more rat dart hidden down there behind we did impassable pillars. That actually helped him out way more than helped me, of course. The ogres got their bull chars on the slaves like they needed it. He had like 6 slaves at the end when they blew up. I think that's what did the 1 wound to an ogre. And then I just turned to face the army. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did cast Occam's Mind Razor off on the trolls, trying to scare him from charging. It didn't work. And I think Hell Cannon hit the Plague Monks again, killing a whole bunch more. I couldn't see the... where's this? No, this is my turn. I couldn't see the bell. That hill in the middle was huge. And yeah, so on to his turn. His Storm Vermin successfully charged into my trolls. Flaming Banner later. They're all dead. Dead to the troll, I think. I don't even think I had to run away. I think he just killed them all. He reformed his Plague Monks to get bigger. And then I think he hopped his Rat Dart right in front of my warriors to prevent them from charging his Storm Vermin. Yeah, and his little dang Doom Wheel can't fail a dangerous terrain test to die on me. That would be awesome, but it can't do it. At least it's killing his own guys because he can't restrain it either. So on to turn 5, I believe. No, I'm wrong. That was turn 3. This is turn 4. Okay. So I couldn't charge my warriors into his Storm Vermin due to his little rat dart that you can barely see above my Battle Cinder Bear. So I chose to charge Sigvald on his own out of the unit into the Storm Vermin. He had 2 options. Give up character, so he gave up his champion, knowing that he'd win combat probably, or I would win combat, but he was steadfast. That turned out to be the bad mistake. Sigvald goes in there and does max wounds on his champion. So I got the 1 for the champion, this 5 for the overkill, and charging. So 7 versus his 2 ranks and 2 banners. So I won combat. He needed leadership 7 with a reroll to stay due to the -1 because he didn't have a wizard in the unit. Failed both checks, and Sigvald ran him down. I was like, woohoo! Now let's see if it pays off. And I also probably wasn't the best move, but I did the Steed of Shadows on my other wizard to try to get him out, to try to deal with the Warp Lightning Cannon. It was probably a mistake, but... And then my ogres just moved up, trying to get charge angles on stuff. So, on to his turn. And then he did what exactly I didn't want him to do. He moved his dang Doom Wheel. He tried to charge Sigvald, but he was 1 inch shy. But it put Sigvald the closest model. And he was strength 6 with his blast. Failed the wound. No, yeah, he wounded the first time. I passed my armor save. I didn't think there was armor saves on that one, but he said there was. And then he failed the wound on the second one, and then on the third one, I missed my armor and my regen save, and he did 5 wounds and killed Sigvald. so close. The Warp Lightning Cannon then fired at the mage, killed him. And he moved up his Rat Dart to redirect my ogres. He targeted his Poison Wing Catapult at my warriors, misfired. I redirected it onto his Rat Dart. Only killed, well, I killed 2, but it passed its panic check on a 5. I was like, ah. I mean, there's just, oh, if I had the ogres free, I might, no, I still would have lost, but that's okay. Yeah, so that was it of turn 4. Yeah, I forgot to mention on my turn 4, the Hell Cannon failed its leadership test, rampaged at his gutter runners, successfully made the distance, but rolled the 1 on the dangerous terrain test to die. So there's that. Yeah, I was really hoping to have that guy around. The one thing I did forget, I forgot to make him make his terror check to see if his gutter runners would have fled off the board too. It wouldn't have saved the Hell Cannon, but it probably would have killed 200 points of his army too. Oh well. Yeah, so what's that? Which picture? Yeah, so I did not charge my War Shrine into stuff. I was just trying to set up charges. The ogres went into the Rat Dart, killed it, and reformed. I want a good massive final turn, hopefully. That's the idea. So nothing else really happened. And on his turn, his Doomwheel went into the War Shrine. I failed my ward save on that damn lightning, and it killed it. And then he targeted everything else at the warriors and killed a whole bunch. Yeah, so that was turn 5. Turn 6 coming up. Alright, my turn 6. I honestly don't know why I did this. I moved my warriors forward. It was a dumb move. I shouldn't have done it. I was just trying to, you know, it was the end of the game and I was obviously losing, so I just kind of, screw it, let's go. Ogres, did they... Yeah, I think I tried to charge his... That was my idea, was if I got the charge on the... No, I didn't charge. I was too far away. Yeah, I don't know. It was a dumb move. I just moved up. And then on his turn, everything charged into my warriors and killed them. Yeah, this is turn 5, so I figured I had one more turn to get into something. That's why I moved up. And then that was it there. So actually, I think we played an extra turn. We thought that was turn 5, and that was actually turn 6. And so my ogres got the charge off on his catapult. It didn't make any difference. That's where the game ended. And he chose not to fire up my ogres with his cannon because he'd just rather, I mean, he's won the game. Skaven magic is nasty, and that the Doom Wheel in the right area is mean. But there we go. So end of day 1, 1 win, 2 losses for the chaos. I hope you watched game 4.